Hi everyone, this is Diane. Today I'm going to be starting on a pair of mermaid journals. This one is going to be for my sister. She wants a boho mermaid journal. So I decided to make two, and I'm using these antique marble covers. I love this one with the blue. Her favorite color is blue, so that's perfect for a mermaid journal. The other one will be made with this one that has more of a green tone, and it's bigger. Well, not much bigger, just a little bit bigger. The height is the same. So I haven't started doing that one yet, but I stamped this with a stamp from Jen Bishop. She has Dreams, etc. on Etsy. She has a lot of digitals, but she also designs for Carabelle Studios. Mermaid with Bubbles, this one is called. And she signed it for me. 2019. And then I just, I put it on some of that paper that I had painted. And then corner punched it, put it on some silver paper, and then this textured kind of a handmade paper. And then these, this is a phrase. I cut it in half and peeled it to make it thinner because it's chipboard. It's quite thick. This will be the name of the other journal. And colored it with archival ink, so it's waterproof. That's all I've done to the cover. So I've been gathering supplies. I want to get my supplies organized. And what you see in front of you are the papers that I'm using, and they're divided up so that I can put them in signatures. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we're going to check out the other supplies that I have as I kind of get things organized. First of all, I'll talk about the digital kit that I'm using. I got this kit from, oh gosh, I forgot already. Well, I will link it below. And it has mermaids like objects, decorative objects. So it's a brass or copper or something mermaid there. And this is a snow globe. There is a seahorse made out of seashells. It has beachy images. There's a pretty fish. I love that fish. There's a pelican there. There's another sculpted or ceramic mermaid. And this one I love with the seashell hair. There's just her tail. And then just to the beach. Pretty seashells. There's quite a bit of ephemera that comes with this. I think there are 6 pages here, and I printed them twice so I could make the 2 journals, but I only printed the ephemera once because there's a lot of it. We'll look at that in a bit. So I'll talk about the papers as I put my signatures together. I have some scrapbook paper that I coffee dyed. And this I could cut to the right size for the book cover. The other pages are smaller than the book cover. I could build them out, and I might some of them, but I wanted to have at least 2 pages in each signature that were the size that I wanted for the book. So I'll put 2 of those papers in each signature. So there's one, and I'll put one of these digitals in next. I backed them with another digital paper that I have. I got a set of these backing papers, and they come in really pretty colors, and there's different designs. I just used this design in these 3 colors, but there's other ones. There's like maybe ledger line paper or something with the different colors. Well, different designs you can use on the backs of your papers, backs of your digitals. So I'll try to link that kit below too. This is a computer stationery paper that's embossed around the edge. This is dyed paper that I used. I did this with my Rit die and a doily. Oh, I've got quite a bit of dyed paper here. Some of it I did darker. This was with the Rit die too. I did them darker and then I just lightly dipped them in to do that one. Alright, let's see what else we have. I have, since it's a boho mermaid theme, I got into my boho supplies. And I had these pieces already printed from a boho journal kit. So I thought I would use those because they're blue. I do want to introduce some colors other than blue. There will be 2 of the digitals in each signature. I've got some blue lined paper. We'll put one of the darker dyed papers in. And the second scrapbook paper. And I have some lined paper. This one is music paper. I wanted to put that in because she plays the piano and has a beautiful singing voice. So these are a little bit bigger than what I need, so I'll trim those off. Did I get everything? I think I did. Oh, no. I printed some wallpapers from Lorna Taylor's shop, Tailor Made Journals. I have several of her wallpaper digitals, so I chose some that I thought would look pretty in a mermaid journal. So I printed them on vellum. I think I want that inside. Maybe up against this white. Yeah, that looks pretty. So let's see how many pages that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's probably enough. So I took 3 of my scrapbook papers and folded them up instead of cutting them, so I can put something pretty on that and have a pocket. Put a green one in here. I may rearrange these so I don't have 2 digitals right together. But for now, I'm building them the same. There's a tear in here, but I can patch that with something. That gives me some reason to be creative. I think I need to trim that a little bit. I think I cut that a little tall. And then this is the other lined paper. This coffee dyed paper is very crinkly. Okay, so I have the signatures put together. I just have to do a little bit of trimming on some of those pages. What else do I have that I can use? I have these images that came out of a book about decoupage. So it had a lot of images in these black and white kind of engraving looking things that you could cut out and use for decoupage. So I took out the seashell page and these borders I thought were pretty. I have these pages from very heavy cardstock that I got in a pack from Hobby Lobby. And you get, belong in there, you get a lot. I've had it for a while, so I don't know if it's still available, but it looks watercolory. So I just took some that look like they would go well with Mermaid journals, and you'll see in a bit that I die cut them into shapes that I might be able to use. I have some fabrics. My mother gave these to me because someone bought them for her in the retirement apartment building that she lives in. She told them that she used to own a fabric store, so this lady keeps buying her fabrics, even though my mother doesn't even have a sewing machine anymore. So she shares them with my sister, the seamstress, and me. And I kept these, and I'm glad I did. Because I had just finished mermaid journals when she gave those to me, and I'm like, I'm not going to make any more mermaid journals. But I kept them just in case, and I'm glad. Gave everything else to my sister. This is just some taffeta feeling fabric with these tucks and bunches. Thought I could do something with that. And this, it's a cotton. It's got this pretty boho print on it with the little sequiny things sewn on. So I've got a couple pieces of that. And this piece, I love this. I may have used that in the last mermaid journals. It's kind of heavy because these are metal pieces. And then this piece of sheer. Make fun things with that. And I pulled out this lace I thought I might be able to use. It's quite wide, so pretty. And this piece, I like the chartreuse color, and I like the vines here that could be seaweed. So I don't know which of these pieces I'll use, but I have them. So I'm going to put the trims in the other part of this little container so you can see what kind of trims I have. I pulled this card out for this piece. I have that little piece. I pulled this out, it's GIMP, for this. I have this with the little spangles on it. I have that piece. This is a wide lace. I have these embroidered trims. These are both the same. And here's another one. This is probably too big, but I don't know. They're bigger journals, so I may be able to use that. So I pulled all this stuff out of my boho supplies. This piece I used on a journal card, you'll see in a minute. There's another larger piece. Very sparkly. It's just a scrap from some clothing. Just little bits. Sheer piece. It's another lace with dangly bits. This piece I like for a mermaid journal. And I like this lace. Boy, I didn't know I pulled out so many laces and things. Never be able to use all them, not in 2 journals. That's really pretty. I don't think I pulled that for this. Alright, so that is the textiles that I have. Oh, this gold trim too, I thought it was pretty. So I'll set that down by my sewing machine. I have these things that I cut off from the Mrs. Coggs Mermaid images that I cut out, or that I printed. There should be another one. I had 3 of these strips, so I can just cut out the word mermaids. I'll put that in my top drawer with the little pieces, where the little pieces will go. Let's look at the fun jewels, and I'll put them on my tray. I have this necklace. I don't know if I got this in a Happy Mail or if I bought it. I don't remember. But the pieces are plastic, so they're lightweight. They have jump rings in between, so I can take them apart. And I love this. It's got the chain, white chain, and then those pieces. And I think I'll have fun with this necklace, embellishing. I have a few bead dangles that are already put together that might work well with mermaid journals. This is so cool. It's an earring, but it looks like bubbles to me. And I thought I had 2, but I only found 1. This piece that came off of a necklace. It looks like a piece of shell. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll have it out just in case. And I have a couple of flat back pieces that I might be able to use. And I brought these in. I've had these for a long time. They are little, just dropped one, but they're little bubbly things, and those are amber color. I don't know if they started out that way. I think they must have. They're not that old. But I thought they would be fun. They came with these kinds of things to put underneath them, but I don't use them, so I thought maybe I can just punch something out that will fit under those bubblies. So that is the gems and stuff. And I got out my stamps and stencils. I'm not going to show you all of that. It's over next to me. But I have some mermaid stamps and flourish stamps, and you'll see whatever I decide to use in the stamp department. And we did a video where I made these 2 pieces, a journal card and a pocket. So I have one of each for each journal. The other ones are set aside for the other journal. These are the digital pieces. There's a envelope or a pocket. I guess it would be a floating pocket if you want the back side to show. And a little pocket, some corner pockets. There's quite a few pieces, and this is only half of them because I divided them up. There's that. There's an ephemera sheet. So I didn't divide these little ephemera pieces. I might, depending on how much I use, or stamps, and I love the seahorse. I might print the ephemera page again for the other journal, but I might not need to. These are digitals from something else, not from this kit. And then I printed the Mrs. Coggs mermaids. And I stenciled on the backs. Before I cut them out, I just stenciled on the back of the whole sheet of cards. And tags. Postcards, tags, I stenciled on the backs of all of them. And these are divided, so you get a lot. I think there are 4 of these, 4 of the big postcards, 2 of these that could be bookmarks or belly bands. I didn't stencil on them because I might just use them for belly bands. 2 of the big tags, and I think 6 of those tags. There were 2 of these pockets, but I printed one of them by mistake twice, so I have an extra one. These are what I made with those watercolor cardstock sheets with my Big Shot and some dies, so I can assemble these pieces into embellishments. And I have some embossed paper I can use, and then some more dyed papers. I might switch out some of the purple or the green for some of the blues that I just put into that other, into my signatures, so that I have more than just blue in there. So those are just some extra papers. And I have mulberry paper and handmade paper over here in case I want to use that. I also have the metallic paper and some vellum. And my stamps and my stencils. That's what I have right now. So I'll put these pieces on this tray, and these little embellishment pieces, and I'll put these in the little drawers over here, little plastic drawers. And then I think I'm set to start creating. This is the page that was too tall, I think. They're supposed to be 9.5-inch pages by 5.5. Oops. Not 6.5, 9.5. So that one appears to be the right size. Maybe I made all the other ones too short. Oh, I know, it's because I folded these up, and I probably folded them more. So I'm going to put the tall piece on the outside. And I know I didn't cut this one wide enough. I cut it, it's a 1/4 inch short on front and back, but I'll put some trim on it. I don't remember where this goes now. Almost to the center. So I don't know what I want to do on the front yet. So I'll skip that one for now. I will put some trim on the edge. I know I want to do some layering, collaging, stamping on the papers, but still allow you a lot of space for journaling. Choose a light color. saw this around here somewhere. I'm going to try that, see if I like it. This is a Tim Holtz set. I think it might be called Henna, but it's really pretty. I like it. I'm not putting a ton of ink on here. I'm not pressing down really hard. It's pretty subtle. Now I want to just have a little bit of a collage with some paper. I've got some scraps of my watercolored paper, the paper that I painted. Whoops, pardon me. And some mulberry paper. Let's try to add a little purple in here. Would be cute to put one of those bubbles there. Maybe I don't need anything, a picture or anything under it. Looks cute just like that. I'm not sure about the shape of this because it was cut, not torn, but it's kind of too small for me to tear. I have this piece. Maybe I need one this size, but I wanted the purple. I didn't cut very many of those tiny ones. Let's see, maybe I could highlight an image on one of these pieces of ephemera. Oh, it would be fun to put it on the snow globe mermaid. It's a little big for this collage though. Paper stuck to the back of that one. I guess they're all going to on these. So I'll have to get that paper off because it won't look clear with the paper behind it. You'll just see the white paper. But I just want to check out this arrangement. These are the yellowish ones. That one doesn't have paper on the back. I guess maybe that's what they'll look like without the paper. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, guess we'll start gluing. At least taper those edges. I'll do some collages that involve fibers and the sheer fabrics or netting and things like that, but I'll need my sewing machine for that. Almost had it. I'm wearing my husband's old jacket. Sleeves are big. Well, that's not working. I thought it would be a little safer than this blade. But it doesn't work, and this does. I coffee dyed some of this paper today, so I can see the coffee dye in my nails. Have to do a good scrubbing. Oh good, this one didn't come with the paper on it. Okay, there's that little collage with some bubbles. I'll have to put a writing board with this journal. I don't know if my sister will write in it, but you know, she might. Want to make it easy for her. And I'll do a different kind of a collage over here maybe. This is a dark, it looks like marble, but I'm using it to look like water. So I'll have to put something on there to brighten it up. I don't know what yet. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be decorating this journal. I'm just starting out, trying to find my way right now. Sometimes I struggle with that, and then I hit a sweet spot and I'm like, okay, this is where I'm going with this journal. I don't have any paper scraps, paper that I'm making the journal with, because I didn't have to cut them very much because the journal is big. I shouldn't say I don't have any. I have like that. So I'll have to find something else if I want to make a pocket here, and then maybe add this as an embellishment to the pocket. But I think for now I'm going to stop the video because it's 41 minutes and I don't know what I'm doing next. So I hope that you like what you see so far, and that you'll come back to see us finish this journal. Well, we're a long way from finishing, but maybe you'll come along with me on the journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.